What's good, gamers, and what it do? It's your boy J-Bo, aka the Old Man Gaming Guru. Who knew that Black Myth Wukong would contain so many life lessons? So many examples of what we are dealing with in our everyday lives here today. I found this particular cinematic quite interesting. It essentially shows us exactly what happened to the Xbox ecosystem and their fans. Join us for this holiday special.
There was a time when gamers were sad. Gamers didn't have anything to play. And then along came something unpredicted. Something that would shake up the marketplace. It was the OG Xbox. Everyone saw it and loved it. So they got him one. It was destitute. It didn't have much following, and it seemed that it'd never take off. But after the fans and gamers all agreed it was viable competition, they then came with 360. 360 was ahead of its time, ahead of the competition. It brought life back to gamers, with games like Gears of War, Halo, Forza Motorsport. Things were looking great. Everything was awesome. It was raining games over everyone. And then something crazy happened. Entitlement, greed, and a need to not pay for games ensued. How would this work? How could the people maintain and survive off of this once worshipped console if they began to give everything away? Well, Xbox thought it was the right thing to do, and they got fat off of the profits of Game Pass subscriptions and some game sales as people stayed faithful to the old ways of gaming and buying games. Xbox decided, let's give them a little bit more. Let's give them games a little closer to release date. Everyone started to weigh their options, and they all started to build backlogs of games they may have never even played or even tried. But greed set in. They wanted more as they fed the Xbox fuel. They wanted more free games. We want them day and date, they shouted. Don't want to pay for anything, was resonating throughout the community. Until it overtook the gamers. Buying was a thing of the past, and they wanted more. As sentiment grew, chaos ensued, even more as they started hoarding brand new games, fresh on Xbox Game Pass, fresh for their weary gamer wants and needs. It kept going. It got even worse. They didn't even notice they were murdering Xbox in the process by taking, and never giving anything back. How would this all end? The fans went crazy. They shouted from the tops of mountains, we don't care if Xbox dies, we get them for free. And eventually, the death of Xbox. Gaming communities were left in shambles. People had no clue of what would happen next. A washed-up carcass of what used to be Xbox, a former shell of itself, is on shore as it gives a retrospective into just how giving away your gems can end in despair. Yet, was this the plan all along? Was this what was intended by Microsoft? A self-unaliving of the highest sort? Only time will be able to tell as they embark on their new journey to be the world's largest third-party publisher. So glad that you could join us for our holiday breakdown and special, geared towards fans of all ages. Careful what you wish for. It may cause death.
If not for winning, why debate over means and